YouTube rewards quantity over quality, so I've decided to make a new low-effort series on this channel called A Drunk Impression Of. In this series, I will get drunk and give my impression of a random video game. Today, I'm doing an impression of Whisper Mountain Outbreak, brought to you by a Sex on the Beach delivered by my wonderful girlfriend.
I hate you.
Yeah, I hate me too. Sex on the Beach. I haven't had it in 6 months. Unlike my other content on this channel, this video will be entirely unscripted, minus a few plot. You little bitch, you're supposed to stay up there. Alright, minus a couple notes, this review is largely unscripted, so here we go. Today we're talking about Whisper Mountain Outbreak. I think I already mentioned that earlier, but I don't care. Whisper Mountain Outbreak is a South Korean developed game, I believe. It takes place in South Korea in some mining town where a bunch of losers dug up an artifact which seemed to have caused some sort of demonic invasion. All of the monsters and demons in this game are heavily inspired by Asian-style paranormal horror, which I appreciate. I love seeing different cultures take on demons and devils and cryptids. It's really cool. I want a game that has voodoo in it next. You play as survivors trying to get out, I think. I don't know. There's not really any story here that I care to read, because it's not really... It's a fucking early access roguelite. What do you want from me? So the gameplay loop is pretty much a light extraction shooter. Choose one of 3 randomized classes. You choose a level, you go in, you gather loot and resources, and then you find the... Usually it's like some documents, some sensitive documents or whatever, I forgot what it's called. And you pick it up, and once you pick it up, the endless wave comes and it chases you until you get to your car and leave. It's not as easy as walking into the place, grabbing the documents and leaving. The game has puzzles in which you have to go through, very typical survival horror-esque puzzles, like get the keys to unlock the door, and then there's a math puzzle, which is terrible for me because I have dyscalculia and numbers upset me. All of these puzzles are randomized, so you don't go into each zone knowing exactly what to do. I mean, basically the puzzles are all the same. You're still gonna get the same cipher puzzle, but the cipher is gonna be different. If you have a place where you need to pick up items and collect items, those items will always be there. They'll just be in different locations. Unfortunately, the layouts of the areas don't really seem to change. I think that would make things a lot more interesting, but I don't know if that's really possible. You'd have to design around an idea of creating a procedurally generated map, and I don't think they've done that. If they do that in the future, that'd be really cool. As you play through the level, there will periodically be a wave attack of a bunch of zombies. They increase in difficulty over time, so the longer you're in the level, the harder the waves get. So ideally, you want to be fast. Easier said than done, but hey, it's survival horror. Upon death, the player loses a life, and if they die 3 times, it's game over. This is a little bit different when you're playing in co-op. In co-op, if at least one of the players manages to escape, the death is avoided. However, everyone who died in the map will lose their items. I think it's really important to clarify that this is not friend swap. It doesn't feel like friend swap, it actually feels like a game. Given the future updates planned for this game, the devs seem set on making it a roguelike experience that is fun both solo as well as multiplayer, instead of building a glorified clip farm for Twitch streamers. It's co-op horror, and once you introduce co-op in anything, it becomes significantly less tense. So when you die, it's more of a haha thing rather than the I'm shitting myself, there's a demon lady coming and eating my asshole. Which also happens in the game, but it's fun when it's with friends. Getting your asshole eaten is fun with friends. I would know. Actually, I wouldn't, because I haven't had sex on the beach for 6 months. And that's pretty much the gist of the gameplay. It's a simple top-down extraction game. And it's actually pretty fun to play with friends. Even solo, it's really fun. But more importantly, the way they execute how you play with friends is excellent. There is a friend pass available, so only one person needs to buy the game and host it. This is a great move, in my opinion. I think more games should do this. I think almost every game should do this, just because it brings me back to the days where I'd, have a buddy over and we'd play Sonic the Hedgehog on the Genesis, and only one of us needed a Sega Genesis and the game to play it. And if he liked it enough, he could have went and bought it, which is kind of what I feel the Friend Pass is all about. If you like it enough, you'll buy it. The game's only like $8, so there's no reason not to buy it. Last thing I'm going to talk about is graphics and sound. The graphics are very obviously HD 2D, and while some people might be tired of the whole HD 2D trend, myself included, I'll give this game a pass because it's not a remake, it's its own original thing, so it doesn't feel like a cheap cash grab like most HD 2D remakes are. Mainly because, again, this isn't an HD 2D remake, it's its own thing. I'm repeating myself. And that's fine. My stomach is burning. I'm in a lot of pain right now. I should not be drinking. The sound design is pretty good too. There's like spooky jump scares, the guns sound fine. There's this like really cool tense build-up music, and it kind of tells you that, hey, we need to group together and prepare for this big ol' attack from this zombie wave. I will say at times it does seem like sounds don't go off, specifically gunshots and impacts, but the game is in early access. I expect that to improve. Honestly, the game is pretty fun. I enjoy it. It's completely playable solo, though a lot harder, and it's really fun with friends. The one caveat with friends is it doesn't base its difficulty on the amount of players, so if it's just 2 players, it's going to be just as difficult as it is with 4 players. Which isn't ideal, but hey, it is what it is. Definitely check out Whisper Mountain Outbreak if you're looking for something spooky to play. Thanks for watching this. If you like this video, hit me up with a like and subscribe, and I'll make more drunk impression of videos. We'll see how far this goes. This is terrible for my stomach, so I don't know.